Like many cities, the City of Malmö has been working for a long time to reduce the amount of waste going to landfill. But now, as household waste is virtually removed from the equation, the real challenge is in other parts of the materials flow. Circularity and circular thinking has been part of the Swedish philosophy for a long time, but it's only really now that it's becoming more refined, more advanced, and more mainstream. In the 1990s, when Malmö opened this recycling centre for construction materials, the demand was mostly from specialist heritage projects or DIY projects or eco-buildings. But now that same circular thinking is going mainstream in the construction sector. In 2019, a new office building opened with a strong circularity concept, proudly showing off its floors made of recycled concrete from Copenhagen's metro, wooden panelling made from old window frames and beams, and sound insulation made from recycled plastic bottles. As part of the local construction industry's work in the Climate Neutral Building Partnership, recycled materials and upcycled materials are core to carbon reduction. When the City of Malmö started working with the school meals service to convert to organic food, the main aim was to improve the customer experience. But actually one of the big environmental impacts they found was also that the amount of food waste decreased. And one person's waste is another person's business opportunity. We're seeing an increased number of new enterprises growing up around rescued food, like this restaurant that serves 90% rescued food. There's an increasing number of businesses in the city with circular business models, everything from small social enterprises around recycling and upcycling to a water innovator manufacturing a shower that uses 90% less water than a conventional shower through a recirculating system, or a furniture manufacturer with a completely circular concept. The City of Malmö has now got a contract for upcycled and recycled office furniture for its buildings with a company that has a strong social profile. And the city's also experimenting with circular materials for use as an alternative to plastics in all-weather football pitches and playgrounds.
My name is Vilen and I work with marketing and communication at Sysav, a recycling company in southern Sweden.
So Anna, it looks like we're standing in front of lots of old clothes.
Yes, this is all textile waste. This is clothes that cannot be sold or used again. And it's just a tiny, tiny fraction of the giant volumes of textiles waste that is generated both in Sweden and globally. And we have it here in Malmö at the Siptex facility to be sorted so it can move on to the next step in the value chain. Siptex is the world's first machine of its kind, and it's basically high-speed sorting of textile waste by fiber type. If a recycling process needs 95% cotton of a certain color, then we can produce that. At Sysav in Malmö, we handle almost 1 million tons of waste per year, of which 98% is recycled as materials or energy. So only 2% is landfilled. So garden waste becomes new planting soil, and the food waste becomes biofuel and biofertilizer, and metal and plastics become new products. And now textile waste will eventually become new fabric.
Waste levels in Sweden per person are still very high, but they're actually coming down. And consumption is one of the really big challenges remaining for us. At places like this at Kritsium, VRC and Sysav also have educational programs where they're talking to young people about what they buy, why they buy it, what happens to it when they don't need it anymore, and talking about what a more sustainable lifestyle might actually look like.
My name is Martin Kylefors. I'm a strategic business developer here at VRC, the local water company.
Where do you see the future of water and wastewater?
Why don't we call it resource water instead? Here in Malmö we have almost 70 million cubic meters annually in the wastewater system. And what do we do with the content? Today we extract heat and biogas and some sludge with some fertilizers in it. What do we do tomorrow? I can see a lot of business opportunities in the future. First, we have the water. We have to be more water smart, water efficient, and also take care of the new climate. But also within the resource water, we have possibilities like hydrogen, biochar, perhaps even other things we don't know today.
But we still have some really serious challenges to move ahead. Maybe our personal fulfillment is found in the green spaces and the social spaces of the city, and a more resource efficient lifestyle will enable a really truly circular economy.